Hello and welcome back to Swift Owl 7 Gaming. I am Swift Owl 7. We're continuing on our vanilla Let's Play of City Skylines 2. So, we have a lot going on, it looks like, as we load in. We still have a lot of customer issues in our commercial district that we are slowly working on resolving. Looks like we have some people that have passed away. And I'm looking to see, we got 8 out of 15 vehicles in use, so that can still hold a lot of people, that cemetery. We're not too worried about making a new cemetery right now, though I have thought about putting one up in this area here for better service. Okie dokie. So as we look around and try to get our bearings and figure out what we're doing, I don't know if it's me, but my graphics seem to be a little off on my screen. I just want to go in and see what I'm running at. Everything looks okay. I'll have to go in and check some things. It just does not seem like it did before. Let me go back in here. I'm just troubleshooting just a wee bit. Graphics. I mean, I had everything on high at one point in time. Not quite sure. Texture quality high. There we go. I don't know why things. Is there a? I want everything to be high. I'm not quite sure why that setting got changed, but apparently it did. Okay, that looks a lot better. That looks much better. Okay, so I know at some point in time we're going to need to look at putting in another elementary school. We got some heavy medium medium housing demand. We're going to try to meet that demand somewhere. I think we still have some possibilities of doing some medium density homes in this area. So why don't we just prepare on putting a road there and zone this out. So I've turned down the music volume. I noticed in the comments people were saying that the music was too loud. So yes, hopefully this is better. I know that was several episodes ago. I do apologize. I usually record a bunch of episodes in a short period of time. Primarily Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are my recording days, as Friday and Saturday are my weekend days, and I work Sunday through Thursday. Okay, so we got, we'll just leave that like it is. We got some homes going in, and you know what? I really screwed this all up. Let me just delete this all. I'm sorry, guys. We want to put homes in like this. I just rushed into it too quickly to even realize what I was doing wrong. Okay, so some of these homes can stay, but a lot of these ones here, they need to go. They're going to ruin the aesthetics that we've worked hard to get. We got some office demand, which I'm happy to see. We were just sprinkling some office buildings throughout the area, and I think we're going to continue on with that. Maybe we're going to put like an office next to the hospital. Or do we need that in case we need to expand the hospital? I'm not quite sure. Let's throw some offices right here. And that'll completely take care of that demand. Industrial. Industrial, it's just out of control. Just so much industrial is needed. Let's take a look at going right along this area here. And that'll bring that demand down. We did put in this HOA last time, I believe. Was that the last episode? I think it was. Looks like we can probably expand out this way. And instead of having a just extending these roads down in a grid format. I am thinking of changing it up just a little bit. I am thinking, and let me just take a look at what does this look like down here. So we got a river out this way, we got trains out this way. I'm thinking about curving this, heading down this way. So let's just take a look at this medium density road. And yes, at some point in time, so I want to be careful I don't end up messing up some homes. That down like that, and we have an intersection down here. I'm actually going to do a roundabout. I guess I can't do it on the bend right here, and this is going to bring us into a new I didn't mean to put a divided road in on this section here. But I guess the whole road seems to be divided, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna buy some more land. And what we're gonna do is buy this area here, and here, and maybe here. We have to watch our money. That's too much of a. That's a lot of money. Let's just go right here for right now. Let's go right like this. Let's drop down to one of these roads and see if we can not connect up into something like this, maybe. Just toying with some ideas. I want this to stay at 180. I don't want some weird turn. Come on. There we go. That looks okay. I'm trying to think how we want to pull this off. I don't like this bend. It's not... I really need this corner here to be purchased. Right now, we're just going to keep Swordfish Street there, and we're going to take a look at... Oh, boy. Let's go into this and purchase this piece of land here. Purchase. I am considering adding a circle down here, so we'll have kind of almost like a roundabout district area here. I don't want one right. I want it right. Can I put it? I want it right here. Let's figure out a way to do this. Because what I want is a section like this. So maybe we need to go ahead and put this section up here. Delete this section and make this more... more like that. I think that's okay. We're gonna have a small roundabout up here. Just something real simple. We'll do the same up here eventually. But I just want to modify this road. I just don't like how it's going. I don't like this going into that. So we're going to modify all that. That's a roundabout. And this is by no means designed to be a major roadway. We're going to need that to be a roundabout eventually. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and grab some more roads and curve them down similar to this. I'm hoping that we can kind of layer this district now. I'm thinking commercial business area in the middle of these residential zones. That's why I'm not building here yet. I'm also thinking something with this rail connection. Maybe we can buy this and curve the rail out in this area and over and loop it over around the city here, like a beltway almost. Now this might be a little different, so let's try to do something just a little bit different here. Something like this on this back part.
You're tuned in to Second Moon, the channel where the classics never grow old.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
So we're going to be left with a strange area over here. I'm thinking elementary school. So we got an elementary school servicing really this entire area. And maybe another elementary school here. We have the high school centrally located. So I think that's an option.
Which are entirely apart from the actual rewards enjoyed. For example, consider capital.
One final question, Professor. Is the housing shortage going to make me...
Looks a little wonky, but I think once it gets built up, it'll be just fine. Let's grab our low residential. Let's do this in the European style.
Abstraction and its effect on the human.
Thank you, Professor.
It is a question of priority.
The leader of the
And we're going to do those two streets for right now and see how this turns out. I think what we're going to do, instead of doing commercial right here, I think we're going to do the European style row housing.
Well, quite frankly, yes. It is an additional expense.
Or I could do European style apartments.
Level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity
let's do the
to
apartments.
provide them within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones
Let's do the
who will end
apartments.
up
Let's see
paying
what these
for
look
it.
like.
Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more distressed if key services became unavailable.
So this should be Willow Street is what I thought this was called, and somehow it got turned into Umber Street. So let's turn this back into Willow Street. And we're going to have to come up with some names over here for these, some names for these roads over here. So I'm thinking about having like almost another similar chevron-shaped district over here, and then some riverside housing when beachfront properties comes out. That's a DLC. It's supposed to come out. I have it purchased already, but we're still waiting for that. So we're just gonna let that be. We can probably connect Main Street with a bend right up into this roundabout. So, in order to delete all of this, if I put a little road like right here, and I can delete that, delete this, And we're going to grab our medium road. And we're going to grab Main Street and send it right up into this roundabout. Just like that. So, that actually probably should help with some traffic coming down here. It doesn't have to now take Willow Street all the way down. We can just take Main Street right down into this district. I don't want this named Main Street. We'll solve that. We'll solve this problem here down the road. Quite literally, down the road when we add on some roads to these roundabouts. I'm almost thinking while this place is under construction here, before somebody moves in, of making this a larger type of a roundabout. I don't know if it's necessarily needed, but it might be down the road. So that's smaller, that's larger. No, we're just gonna leave it just like that. For right now. I've been to places that have like little ramps that also bypass the roundabout too. And I'm thinking we should plan that now if we want to do that. But I don't think we're going to do it. We're going to need to do something over here. The first thing I want to do is add trees. So... oh, I didn't realize that there were European trees and American trees. Huh, interesting. Well, we're going to add trees. We're going to add some just forest-like areas over here. So hopefully that grows up in this area. Over here, we're going to need some commercial buildings. I'm thinking we should do this along Main Street. So, let's stick with European. Let's see, they really want commercial buildings right here. Let's go ahead and do that then. Let's see how that goes. And I'm thinking about adding just a little branch that circles or just curves around here into this roundabout. Almost as a bypass. And it's just going to be a little road. I don't think we need a big, well, no, I don't think we need a big highway as a bypass. I'm thinking something like... something like this. We can get rid of that red light there. Lots of traffic taking this road. No red light. Okay. To make sure we don't have any red lights along here. It's not what we were shooting for. Everything looks okay down this area. No red lights along here. Okay. Our money problem is still good. This is just the, you know, as you build on, people abandon these buildings and move into some of our apartment buildings probably. And then as our demand for housing increases, people move back into the low rent buildings. That's okay. It seems like a fair assessment. But look at these European style homes. And I'm liking that they're rather big. I guess there's a lot of flat roofs in Europe. That's what I'm gathering from this. I highly doubt that. It looks more American. Okay. Let's go ahead and put some more low density European style into here as we develop this next street. I'm also going to develop this back section too. Some commercial. Maybe along Main Street we can add some commercial. I am almost thinking, where's our wind going? Our wind is going, so I'm thinking maybe like a small industrial. Now, we really don't want to get into industrial in this area. Thinking what we could do with this little triangle section. Businesses, a little side street over here, a couple businesses. Where are we connected to here? There we go. It's like a little side street. There's some back alley businesses down this way. Over here, we're going to keep this as green as possible. And I think that will work. Let's go ahead and try filling in some commercial along here. So this cannot be called Main Street. Obviously, this loop, we need to end this loop. So I'm just going to delete this temporarily. So that gives this now a new name, Oak Street. We're just going to call this. Oh, what should we call this? I don't know. Kind of a bypass. What is a bypass? Willow Street, kind of. We're going to call this Main Street Branch. Because it branches off of Main Street. We don't want this back section called this, but for right now, that's what we just kind of have to live with. That did what I didn't want it to do. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a road out this way, just temporarily. This is still Main Street. This is going to be Main Street Branch. Main Street Branch. Okay. So let's just step this up a little bit. We're getting ready to make a milestone here. New signature building, yes, pop musician mansion. The terrace of this house is perfect for the parties the pop star living here loves to throw. So let's take a look at this. And it has that ranch style feel to it. I'm thinking next to the farmland. Putting it right back here in these trees, maybe. Right there. And yes, I don't necessarily go for all the perks and bonuses, though. That is something we can consider down the road. If I just do this. Okay, I might consider it next to a road here. Hang on. I'm going around those trees. We don't need a red light. We don't even need crosswalks right there. Okay. Okay, it's still not registering the road, even though I really think it should, but we'll just make a little... Now, why did that put green there? I have no idea. We're gonna call this, Ponderosa. It's gonna be like an old ranch. That's the backstory behind this. It's an old ranch. The property line, I don't have a good solution for that right now, but we can beautify this a little bit and just throw some
A
bushes
driving advisory has been issued for the immediate
along
area
the
due to
road
poor road conditions.
as you're
Please
driving
exercise
in.
caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
You're tuned in to Second Moon, the channel where the classics never grow old.
Since this is a
Local
ranch,
stargazers are in for a real treat tonight, as the aurora borealis is expected to light up the night sky.
That's right, Jim. Don't forget to look up this evening. It
we can
promises
do like a
to be
little
quite
scenario where
On to our main feature story. The
we have a
commercial
chicken
district is
farm.
booming, as the area is attracting more high-end stores.
Right here.
Bringing the latest in
And this is just
luxury
part of the
quality.
Ponderosa
You
Ranch.
can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy
So this will
local
add some
Java
scenery
latte.
to everything.
Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Bring that along the back.
We'll be back after this.
And I don't want to get too much into the trees, so we're just going to have a little odd shape there. We're not going to come all the way to the road either. They do not own to the road there. They own this little corner. And we're going to bring this right up the road, or right up the driveway. We went around these trees purposely. So we're gonna keep those trees there. This is the chicken farm that this ranch house owns, and yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, there's some people who own these big ranches. Progression panel, nice. What did we unlock? Oil drilling, I like that. I'm all for that. This is a little wonky down here. We might be able to go back in and... Can we kind of find a way just to make this a little bit more... That's better-ish. Well, let's just fine-tune that a little bit more over here. This can come down towards the road right there. We can kind of bring this right... toggle snapping, that's what I want. Yeah. Okay. That's a lot better. I mean, we're just going to have to live with this right here. Why is that there? Because there's a tree there, obviously. We want to go around. There's not really a tree there, apparently. But there are some bushes. It doesn't look bad. I mean, I kind of like this. I could totally believe. I could totally believe this. We even got some horses. How cool is that? That adds to this ranch. That's part of the mansion too. That adds to this farm ranch feel. I like it. Over here, you know, there's going to be a hard property line, I think. And the hard property line, that's a linden tree. It's not a bush as I thought it was, right? I mean, unless linden is a bush. We're just going to grab this and bring the property line down like this. This is all mansion property. They have this open area here where they can ride their horses. And this pop star that lives in this mansion, they love to entertain. Back behind their place, there is a wonderful campsite where they can go and do some local entertainment. And this campsite is surrounded by trees, so lots of pine trees around the campsite, obviously. There's some bushes in the woods, some wild bushes. So there's this area, and we're just going to call this So they don't own the camp, but this campsite is named after the Ponderosa farm, which it's next to. There are just a couple little stores popping up in this area, mainly for the visitor coming in for the campsite. So there's just a couple little tiny stores as you come in, just so you can get some milk and water and eggs and stuff from this area. There's going to be a small industrial area right back this way, I believe. And it's going to be small because it's accessed via dirt road. I'm not seeking to pollute the land over here by any means, but I do understand that when you have these farms, if you put industrial areas, notice how these farms are all industrial areas, they'll often mirror what is needed. And that's what we're aiming for. And this country road is going to continue on, snaking its way around the back of this field, until eventually it meets up over here, where there is not a red light. And we're only going to develop it right over here. If there are any pollution-producing buildings, that pollution should go out this direction, hopefully. And we'll just see what goes in. I mean, our people are just fine, I think. People are just fine. Yeah, I really like how this turned out. I think that turned out very well. So people are wanting some more commercial buildings, and that does not surprise me. Let's put one in here. Let's do a bunch down here. And let's even do one right into here. Into here. Okay. Just servicing this neighborhood. Pretty cool. Let's see how we're doing. How's our campsite looking? You know, I like this. I'm not sure how this works, but that will... It's a campsite. It's just a campsite, maybe? Or are there multiple campsites? We got a diner available. A new signature building. So I feel that this... where are our signature buildings? Over here. This diner. Might be a Main Street attraction. A little corner business on Main Street. Like, right there. Yeah, we could do that. And that's going to add 5 attractiveness low, 1 attractiveness, 3 well-being. Yeah, we're going to put that right there. Little diner. This reminds me of a diner that I've been to in Washington, D.C. I remember you turned off of one of the circles, and just down the road, there was a little diner that looked like this. There was a little room on this side of it, though. It was okay. It was okay. I can't remember where at in DC that was. But if you are familiar with DC, then you probably know what I'm talking about. Ooh, somebody gave us a little heart up here, and I'm not sure why. But this guy is busy. This is the fry. This is where you go get your French fries. Fries. Man, this guy is just... I don't understand what the heart means. But, they sell food, meals, fries. They sell fries. This is the Lions Club, almost. They are just jam-packed with people. This guy sells burgers, but, apparently the fries are what is hot in this neighborhood. People just love that place. Man, that's great. Let's check in over here again. Just see how these businesses are doing. So, what do we have? We have almost meat. They require vegetables and livestock, so that makes sense that they've set up here. We have, you know, just Chryslers. Okay, they make vehicles. I almost said Chryslers, and I just wonder if that's not. Apply. See what you did there, City Skylines. See what you did. You know, machinery, wood, but we don't really have. So another full foods. So we have some places. This requires vegetables. You know, we have some places that are, you know, this is doing grain, that are utilizing the farm resources here around them. So that's really good. And we'll probably end up even doing some more farming. We have to figure out how this whole production line works. We need some medium residential homes. So, let's do a little medium European residential. Let's do European. Oh, we got high residential now. Oh, no, that's low rent. Sorry, I got excited for a moment. EU high density housing for the EU. High density housing for America.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement. Recent spikes in demand have led to temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply. The public should be aware that we are struggling to get the situation in hand. This has been a local public service announcement.
Has anyone seen my keys? My keys. What? We're on the air?
Sorry about that. It's nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait. I shouldn't have said that if anyone finds them. Please, don't steal my car. I mean, the old Hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good. Here they are. Well, never mind that. Thank you for listening to Second Move.
For our feature story this hour, we're going live to Kim, who is downtown investigating the story behind our declining commercial zones. So, what exactly is driving this sudden downswing in business? Kim?
Good question, Glenda. I'm standing outside what used to be one of the busiest stores in the city. Not long ago, it would open its doors to lines of customers 7 days a week. Now the place is shuttered, like most of the commercial buildings on this once thriving city block. And the question on
Got
everybody's
abandoned buildings
minds,
over here already.
how could it have come
They've
to
been.
this?
Thanks, Kim. We'll have more.
What's the
with
problem
Kim
here?
after
Oh,
break.
somehow this changed.
And
Not sure.
on
I
to
didn't
our
do
main
anything to
feature
change
story.
the
The commercial
zoning,
district
so
is booming,
I'm not
as
sure
the
what happened
area is
there.
attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good
Okay,
for
how many
business
fire
and good for the
stations do we
community.
have? Did we ever
Thanks,
solve
Steve.
that issue?
We'll be
Just
back after.
we got two. We got two. So we do have problems. Very minor problems. Fire engine is dispatched, and he's coming from way over here. I mean, that engine hasn't even left the station yet. That's a long ways away. That's a long ways away. Here he comes. Trailer fire. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming to you live from Owlville. We're here with Rebecca Murphy, who has escaped this harrowing fire behind her. We're looking at this trailer fire going up. And Rebecca, did everyone make it out of the home safely? She said everyone made it out of the home safely. That's wonderful. The fire department is on its way, though it's not here yet. Rebecca Murphy, how did this fire start? You say you were cooking breakfast and the stove just malfunctioned. Okay. And we're learning that this Rebecca Murphy is a wealthy person. She doesn't have any animals, so we don't have to worry about any cats or dogs in the residence. And we're just going to wait here and talk to our fire chief and watch him about this fire. What the heck is that? Okay, don't look too hard, everyone. We found something that I don't think we're supposed to see. What the heck is this? There's a giant arrow floating in the air sky. Okay, fire department is on scene. So the fire department, they're saving this home. You know, as far as they had to come, they saved a home. Rebecca Murphy, she's still happy. Her house has been saved. And, you know, she works over at Capia, which is way over here in the industrial district. So she has a little bit of commute to work. Okay, sorry, I'm back to real life now. Don't mind me too much. Okay, we do need some more industry. We do need some more medium residential. I'm thinking how we want to pull this off. We got a lot more money now, so we can unlock some stuff over here that we've been wanting to. How's our elementary school doing? That's fine. We need to start thinking about college. Where do we want to put a college in this city at? Is this where we want it? Let's go for that. Let's look at schools. Elementary, high school, college, university. Well, we're just going to do college right now. We're going to do a nice little road. And I don't want to get a whole lot of crazy traffic, but it's probably going to happen. I'm willing to put an intersection here for the college, for the sake of the college. And the college itself is going to face the other way, if I can get it turned around. Right back here is where it faces. We need a roadway here. And this road is going to have an exit to the side part of campus. And I'm trying to think how we want to do that. Okay. I'm going to have a road coming right down here. Have a little curve at the end of it. So this whole section is going to be reserved for college campus. This is Alville College. This is a community college, if you will. And we're taking the name of whatever this road is. Apparently we never renamed that road, so we're going to do it now. College Street and College Road. We're really creative. So, we need some other buildings to go with the college. We probably should think about putting a library in. And our library is going to go... I'm wanting to put it in right here. Put our library in right there. We're not going to upgrade our wings yet. And what else do we need with the college? So we're just going to do this for now. I want to upgrade our roads. Have that proper college boulevard feel. So like a university lawn. Let's try to figure something out. Hello, I would like to delete these little bushes. So, sidewalks. Let's take a look at these. Let's have one come from the roundabout up. And we want to get the library in on this too. Let's get a sidewalk. You know, we're going to continue this road actually. Can I grab hold of that somehow? I know there's a way to grab a node and pull it. I've seen it done in other... I know it's not a mod, but I just don't know how to do it. I don't like that. Okay, we're gonna find a way. Dang, I gotta change the name of that street. We're gonna find a way to grab that. I'm not sure how. Toggle parallel mode. I can't grab that somehow. That's a little better. So, same trees, just different locations is what it looks like. That's kind of weird. I feel like this is all going to be redone. I'm not liking how it's turning out. I'm not liking it at all. I'm just putting in some just scattered trees. Not really handcrafting. I just don't like how it's turned. I don't like how it's looking. I don't like any of that. Let's just let that grow up for right now and see what happens. We're going to be working on this section over here. We do got some students going. 30 people are going. So, I mean, hey, that's something, right? That's an abandoned building still. People overall are pretty happy with the city. Taxes are a little high. Unreliable health coverage, high water fees. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Overall. I think we should probably have some housing options around the college campus. So right in this area, I think we're going to put some potential housing arrangements. So the college has contracted with the city to put a small development right here on its corner. Of some high or some medium density housing. Along with some cost-efficient housing too. So this has all been agreed upon by the city. The college has agreed to put in a parking lot for these areas right over here. So parking lot has been put in. This road right here, it was never, we're gonna call this, we're just gonna keep it like that. Let's see. We want to continue this road. Up here, where the students can go. Let's see here. Sorry if I'm not talkative. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. There we go. Large sidewalks for the campus. Minnow Street's not part of the college, but they're gonna just decorate it a little bit for the college. There's going to be a small plaza right over here for the people in the students in these buildings to come and just, you know, hang out at. I can unlock, I believe, in parks. We need to do park maintenance. Let's unlock that. We can do sport parks, and let's unlock large parks too. This particular college, you know, it's going to have some amenities for the students. Large city park, large plaza park, large playground. Okay, we're going to put in an outdoor gym. Right by, right here. We're gonna do some basketball courts. Over here, and tennis court right there. Now to make this look a little bit better, we're going to go ahead and throw some large trees up right along here. I'm just outlining where I want this to be at. So do some handcrafting of this forest area. So again, let's go with a couple of these big pine trees. Now, I left this area a little bit bland purposely, and I don't know why. I just wanted a grass strip here with no trees to add to the college lawn, and I'm thinking we're actually going to do that. We're going to keep this the college lawn. You know how they have those big lawns, but we're going to keep the trees lining the main pathway from the roundabout up. So we're going to keep all these trees just to add a visual break into this lawn. We're going to add a little shortcut for the path. So we're going to go over here and up. Please do not unzone that. Okay, thank you. Okay, there's our college for right now. Doesn't look the greatest. I don't like it. It's going to get redone eventually. I mean, that's a given. But it has probably brought some land value, I imagine, to this area. You know, we got some really great high building values. Land value, the building values are not horrible. Got some high land value over here in the industrial area. Over in Candor Heights isn't bad. So everything else is just kind of average. Well, there's our college. Yeah, I don't like that. Look at all the abandoned buildings over here. We need to think about doing something about this. Why is this abandoned? We need to figure out what's going on with this. We need some industrial area. Since we already have an industrial area right here, I want to go ahead and maybe take our main street, or Owl Boulevard rather, or Willow Street. This is Willow Street. And bring it down. And maybe do just a little industrial zone down here. So we'll bring it down here, and it's going to kind of branch off right here. And this is going to be just a riverfront industrial complex. Just in case we build out that way at all. So Riverfront Industrial Complex is going to be over here. We're going to go ahead and create that district. Okay. Our wind is carrying the pollution away from the city, so we're okay with this. And I'm hoping to get some more people moving in back in this area. That's my desire. And while we're doing that, we're going to add some more European-style row housing right along this entire side. As we do that, we're going to add one parking lot, a small one, just right here. Oh, these houses shouldn't be here. That was where the new elementary school was going to go at some point in time. So hopefully we can attract some people, some businesses to move in down here.
Pending updates to our power grid.
Everyone's having to drive all the way over here, so hopefully we can kind of put like a line in between this where people are going to start working over here too.
Guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public.
Well, for right now, I think we've made some great progress in shaping our city. We have this heartland, if you will, of farms and fields and just a little countryside with a small development, small little town, if you will, in this area. We got a mansion that we were able to put in this episode, a ranch-style mansion with horses. I love that. That's a great feature. The Ponderosa.
Industry in the region.
The college, we're going to slowly work on that. These buildings are not going to move, but this will probably change as time progresses.
The commercial district is booming.
You know, I just want to see
it's attracting more high-end stores, bringing the
the
luxury to our
people, unemployed,
you can now shop for designer
18
shoes
residents.
while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or
I'm hoping that students will move into this area eventually.
good for the community.
Thanks, Chief.
This is all part of the college campus. I can see maybe some other college buildings, maybe, if they're even in the game, back this area. Excuse me. Riverfront Industrial Complex, this Chevron District, I'm not sure what we're going to call it, or what we're going to do with the roads yet, but this is going to come out eventually. This was never meant to go in here. This is supposed to be the elementary school property. So, at some point in time, we're going to have to take this land back. You know, I'm hopeful that we can get this abandoned building issue resolved. We went with roundabouts over here, more of a European style altogether around this side. We didn't do anything else really in the city that was major. I mean, we put in this little stretch over here. Nothing too out of the ordinary. I want to thank you all. What we got going on over here? Oh, we got some problems. This guy lost control. Well, I want to thank you all for joining me in this episode of City Skylines 2. Make sure you check out our other episodes on our YouTube page or on Twitch. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully the music's a lot better. And you guys take care. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye.